You're listening to Spid the Spider Helps Save the Planet, written by John Eaton, narrated by Angus Scott. It was a quiet splatter day in Spider Webden. Spid came down from his morning shower to find that the roads were quiet. The weather was quiet. Even the birds were quiet. In fact, the only sound Spid could hear was the music playing quietly on his radio. This Spid said to himself, is the perfect sort of splatterday morning to go for a walk. A quiet walk is exactly what you need. It'll help you unwind after another busy week at work. So he switched off his radio, stepped outside, and whistled a tune as he set off down his garden path. But before Spid had even reached his gate, disaster struck. Spid's foot landed on something squidgy, and this shot out from under him. As he crashed to the ground with, a crash, his hand landed hard on an empty arachna cola can. The metal cut into him. Ow! Spid wailed, nursing a sore finger. He glared at the now flat can. Then he twisted round to glare at whatever it was that had squelched and caused him to slip over. What? He snarled, leaning towards the thing to get a better look. If that isn't a half-eaten wasp burger, then I'm a stag beetle. And I'm not a stag beetle, so that's definitely a half-eaten wasp burger, which someone has thrown into my garden. With a grumpy grunt, Spid scrambled to his feet. Wasp burgers in arachna cola cans, he muttered. Spidlings throwing their litter in my garden. Disgusting. He snatched up the can and stomped back up the garden path to put it in his recycling bin. However, as Spid stomped, something behind him didn't feel quite right. He reached round and found a greasy McSpid's wasp burger box stuck to his bottom. Well, Spid, he grumbled, if that isn't the absolute spidding limit, what do other spidlings think your garden is? A rubbish tip? With that, he threw the cardboard wasp burger box into the recycling bin, along with the arachna cola can. Then he marched back into his house and slammed the door. And that's my splatterday ruined, he thought. All I wanted was to enjoy a quiet walk on a quiet morning. Now, thanks to those litter spids, I'm too cross to enjoy anything.